Now, at first, I had assumed the benefit of the doubt until people don't understand this. I have friends throughout at least 3 local police forces, as well as the Pennsylvania State Police, who have had do criminal background checks on me for themselves to prove to me that I didn't have a criminal background. That's why I'm still skeptical of this one, because it hasn't shown up. But the thing is, what I want to be sure that people understand here, okay, this is what they need to understand. When my brother, for example, that idiotic Lowberry nonsense, they're going, we looked this one up through your birthday, dum-dum. When my brother spent 4 freaking years falsely identifying himself to the police as me, do you think he was like, dude, I'm James Robert Clark III, born July 21st, 1979? No, you morons. When somebody steals somebody's identity, they use their birthday too. They don't just magically use their name, driver's license number, social security number, the rest of their identifying information and go, you know what? I'm gonna not use their birthday. No, he was using my birthday also. So instead of using his birthday, he was using my birthday. The problem is, not most of it, or all of it, it seems, has been gotten rid of due to the diligence I had going court to court to court, proving it wasn't me. Police department to police department, talking to this chief of police and that chief of police, talking to this judge and that judge, blah, 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 proving it wasn't me. So most of it, or all of it, has been gotten rid of. Okay? So the thing is, my point was and is that when somebody falsely identifies themselves to law enforcement as someone else, they tend to use their birthday too, especially if they have access to it. My brother stole all of my identification. It's actually kind of ridiculous being that he looks so different from me, but yet the police believed him. And that's one of the problems that I think needs to be taken care of with police, is they're frickin' stupid. Especially because a lot of the police in the area he was getting arrested, well, not most, I shouldn't say that. He was generally getting arrested out of county. But a lot of the police, not the police that were arresting him, but police in that area know who we are from knowing us when we were younger, not as cops, but, otherwise. My point is, to say that you looked something up by somebody's birthday does not prove a damned thing, because when somebody steals somebody's identity, like my brother did to me, they tend to use their birthday too. Now this one, all of them are fabricated BS that JJ made up. Well, not this one. Of course not this one, but you have to understand, one little harassment charge that was a load of shit to begin with is easy to forget, especially when I have hundreds of charges that aren't mine that were being accredited to me. So I wanted to make sure before I actually said, yo, this is my charge, that it actually was. I actually had to look into this and realize what it was, what was going on. What's funny about this charge, the funny thing is, I was actually clocked in at my security job for 1 hour and 40 minutes during the time that this alleged harassment was taking place, which was one of the reasons I should have appealed it to a higher court. But again, I couldn't risk missing work, and it just made sense at the time because I didn't have a vehicle to just because people don't understand this. The county courthouse is quite a distance and not easily accessible through public transportation. So at the time that I was homeless, and at the time that I did not have a vehicle, and at the time that I just did not have the ability to get to the county courthouse, it made more sense to just say, screw it, and accept the charges. But the charges were absolute horseshit, and as far as I knew, it was gotten rid of, but I guess it wasn't. And that's all for this video. Yeah, JJ is the actual chode head. I'm going to have to look up chode. I don't speak redneck, unfortunately. What is this, classic 1930s redneck you speaking here? I'm a big fat moron. I smoke a lot of pot. My name is JJ Actually, no, he doesn't smoke pot. That's right. He smokes synthetic marijuana substitute called CBDX because he's an idiot and smokes the free CBDX Actually, they probably don't even get it for free. They probably have to pay for their own CBDX. But the funny thing is, they're still promoting it. It's absolutely balls to the wall hilarious the way these idiots behave.